Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Age Woman Podcast, and I am that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear and true to my spirit. So the topic of today is, if you want a man, you should act like it. And I am just so aggravated. I do love social media, but I also hate it at the same time because social media just gives the voice of crazy people. It gives crazy people the opportunity to just say crazy stuff with just no facts based on it. You can just say whatever, believe whatever, do whatever. And facts don't matter. So we have, they make comments, you make comments on social media. And I don't understand, if you post a comment on social media, if people don't respond to the comment in the way that you want them to, why the hell do you get upset? I mean, I'm not expecting nobody to agree with anything that I'm saying. Like the fact that you tuning in, I'm greatly humbled and I appreciate that. But I don't expect anybody to, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with me. But the truth is the truth. I'm not saying what I say in my podcast because I'm trying to hurt people's feelings. I'm trying to tell you what it really do. You know what I'm saying? We have been, y'all have been straight lied to. I've been telling you since 2016, that the whole road is not the way to go. I mean, it's just not. You cannot be, I don't even understand how. See, the problem is that grandma and them told y'all that it was cute. Y'all took that whole shit and ran that to a whole nother level, men like hoes. But it's a price to pay to be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? The price to pay to be a hoe is you have multiple children from multiple guys. You take losses in these streets. Your kids don't respect you. Your house is broken. You usually don't get married. And you die a lonely, old, miserable old lady. You know what I'm saying? You just burn yourself out. And that's what usually happens. And the whole thing that's just so crazy is you ladies have an attitude like it's somebody else's fault that y'all awkward, that you don't know how to talk to a dude, that you scary. You got this mad energy for everybody in these streets. But when it comes to a man and trying to seal the deal, y'all all thumbs. I don't watch you time and time again. You can pull a guy, but you can't even reel the fish in because you don't even got the right bait on the damn fishing rod to catch a man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you cannot go to anybody who, if you know a teaspoon about fishing, you know that fishing, when people fish, they have to use different baits to catch the fish because all fish don't like the same type of bait. When you do bass fishing, they like to use artificial bait, squiggly little worms and stuff like that. But when you fishing off a pier and you just trying to catch some little local croakers or something like that, they just regular worms. You could just throw worms in there. So all fish don't like the same thing. Crabs don't, you can't catch crabs with a fishing rod. You got to use a crab bait, a crab setup. And that was back in my days when I used to eat seafood and all that. But, I do eat fish. But I know that because my daddy used to, be out there on the waters in Savannah getting us fish and catching everything. And I fish. I like to fish. So that's how I know these things. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm telling you is, you got to have the right bait to catch the man that you want. And the problem is y'all think that the bait that you dangling, this should be good enough. This bait should be good enough. That's not how it works, ladies. You can't tell a man that this bait should be good enough. The fish tell you what they like, and you better give it to them or they're not going to bite your rope. And that's how it works. And you have to be able to present yourself in a way that's appealing to a man that he even want to deal with you. Because, and I know y'all like, oh, you just hate women. I'm not hating you, but I'm telling you, like, you are the apple on the tree. The man has to walk up and see you and pull you off the tree. You don't even control the narrative, and I want you to understand that you have nothing to do with the narrative. And I know it's like totally defeating to your heart and your spirit, because I know you want that mystical, romantical love where they sweep you off your feet. Child, that shit ain't gonna never happen. Not unless he just into sweeping women off their feet. Now you might find one that likes some stuff like that, but it's just not out there. And unfortunately, we got to come back to reality and deal with what we got out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with what's out there in those streets. Everybody ain't. You got to know when to turn that bullshit off, ladies. I'm telling you, these men are not playing. Like, they're getting tired of the mouth. They're getting tired of the attitudes. They're getting tired of the low cooking skills, but want to be the wife with y'all got to learn some skills to bring to the table. And a lot of y'all just disqualified, period. Just the ones that with the negative comments, you might well just go hang your pocketbook put your pocketbook on the bed and go ahead and turn the other side of your bed into your desk or something. Because ain't no man gonna be crawling in it at night, because you just fucked that up. So you continue on in your nasty old bitter ways, hate me, send me all kind of messages. I don't give a damn. But I got mine. You better get yours. And I'm trying to help you. So you cannot listen to me if you want to. But one thing that I do have that's different from what these other women have is I actually have a man. I actually have been married. I actually have been in multiple long-term relationships. So I do have a sense of understanding about what's going on. And I also have the desire to want to see you win. Now, it's not going to be easy, because nothing ever is. And it takes work to be with a man, period. And we'll get into some of the things that you have to understand right after this commercial break. We'll be right back. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. If you ever wanted to have your very own podcast, I can tell you how to set it up right now. Anchor is an awesome app that's free to download. You can use its creation tools to edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast so that you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships. And also, it has everything that you need in one place. All you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I look forward to hearing your new podcast any day now. Thanks. And now back to the show. Hey everybody, and welcome back. And this is the Age Woman Podcast, and I am that lady that make you super sick, Miss Nicole. I already know. Yes, I know. I know you're tired of me. I'm tired of myself sometimes. I don't want to be the one that have to tell you the truth, but damn it, somebody got to tell you that you done fucked up. I've been telling y'all since 2016. Y'all running around here with your fake hair and fake eyelashes on. That's that stuff that them hoes used to do back in the days, y'all. Don't no man take that stuff serious. They telling y'all now that they hate it. I've been telling you, try to grow your own hair. You know what I'm saying? I got almost 100 videos on my YouTube page to assist you in your transition of trying to get your mind right. You better try to binge on some of them videos, because I'm telling you, y'all gonna have to find out. You're gonna have to learn a brand new bag, or, downgrade the man you like. I saw a post today and it was like, I don't want a man that knows who Kevin Samuels is, and I don't want a man who who talks about women being in order and talk about men in the Bible. Well, then you don't want no man, because that's the shit that men talk about. Because you know why? Men tired of being stressed out at home by their women. They want a woman that's just gonna bring them some rest and not stress them the fuck out. And if you're not willing to do that, they're not gonna deal with you. You're gonna be alone by yourself. And period, And I told you. And especially, I don't even understand how you could even be so picky and so cocky at times when, first of all, like, okay, the first thing y'all gonna say is, well, I didn't make the kid by myself. And truth be told, like I said, if one thing that we women need to learn how to do is accept responsibility for our bodies. Y'all keep hollering about, you can't tell me what to do with my body. Well, somebody need to. Because how the hell you don't know how to not get pregnant? You know how to get pregnant, but when it comes to not getting pregnant, like, you have no clue. And you get pregnant from a guy that you have no freaking relationship with, no history with, somebody who don't want you, and it probably was your homegirl man, and you still end up sleeping with this dude. You give him, as somebody, plainly pointed it out, one of the highest honors you could give a man. Y'all, I didn't make the rules. You understand? This has been rules that has been passed down. But see, the thing is, y'all ignore the truth. Y'all don't want to hear the rules. Y'all don't want to understand that it's order. You cannot make lemonade with tomatoes. You will not get lemonade with tomatoes. Y'all trying to make lemonade out of tomatoes, and that's why y'all not getting the results that you want. You cannot have sex with multiple men, giving them multiple children, and still think that someone is going to hold you in high regard. That is what we call a whore. Only whores do stuff like that. Multiple children with multiple men is a whoring. Okay? And I'm gonna give you a credit. I'm gonna give you a 2 credit pass. I'm gonna give you 2. If you got two kids with 2 different men, I'm gonna pardon you a little bit. I'm gonna pardon you a little bit, because I understand, things happen, whatever. I don't know, but I'm trying. I'm trying to cut some of y'all some slack, because I do want to have faith and hope in you. But you give these men this honor to go into your vagina and implant a seed with no kind of nothing afterwards. You don't expect anything. You don't know him. He telling you. Once you tell him, guess what? We're having a baby. How the hell we gonna have a baby when I ain't never even spent the night at your house before? That's the question that he asked you. How can you be giving me a child when I've never spent the night with you? I don't know, but you're gonna take care of the baby. You're gonna hijack this man for 18 years. You're gonna hijack your way into this man's life and make him be something that he's clearly not ready to be. And it's not. And I'm not trying to take away from him, because, just like you say, once you done had the child, then that's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is, we don't even have to get to that point if we start dating with the intelligence that we need to be dealing with these men. But we have such a bad idea of what a relationship is supposed to be. We think that everybody is supposed to cater to us, whether we right or wrong. We think that we supposed to say and feel all kind of stupid shit, and we want somebody to entertain that shit with us. And frankly, ain't nobody gonna entertain us, because don't nobody give a fuck about your feelings, your career, your ideas, your opinions. None of that shit make the stock market tick. So at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Nobody. That's why I say y'all priorities. I said it earlier. Your priorities is really fucked up, because the things that y'all hold in regard, nobody else does. And it's a stagnation to our nation, because you choose to be rebellious and hateful and malicious and spiteful to these men for absolutely no reason. Like, they the ones who told you to go out there and be a hoe. No, you should be mad at your mama, because she taught you that whole shit, and she lied to you. And I'm gonna tell you how she lied to you when we come back. Right after these here little brief messages. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, and we're back, and I'm just keeping it real with you today like I always do. Like I say, go back into my videos. Since 2016, I've been on YouTube trying to tell you ladies the right thing. I knew that this whole shit wasn't gonna work for you. And Lord knows the roosters is coming to crow on you in 2022. A lot of y'all about 30 years old and ain't got no man but got multiple children and can't pull a relationship out your hat because you don't have no social skills. And the worst part about it is you have the worst attitudes in the world. Your mom and them just made you a sour puss that don't nobody really like. Your attitude is so disgusting. It makes you, I don't care how beautiful you is, your attitude determines your altitude, and a lot of y'all flying low. I mean, y'all like lower than like, you a damn snake. That's how high you flying. You a snake. Because it's just real wicked that y'all have such a proudness about yourself when your children fail, your children can't read, y'all ass all out here in the streets doing whatever, however, disrespecting one another, but then got the nerve to turn around and look at the men like, y'all doing it too, but they ain't the ones who's supposed to be at home raising the kids. So it really, I mean, to a certain extent, it does matter what they do, but y'all really, the women, children are their oppressors and women rule over them, is what the Bible said that our nation would be. And yes, indeed, our children have oppressed us, and you women are ruling over these children that oppress us, that I can't go to the store because I'm scared that Cleavon and them might hit me over the head and steal my little damn phone out my hand or knock me in the head for my change and my car keys. See, that's what y'all unturned out here. Y'all unturned some monsters to society that don't have no kind of love for one another and just totally hate each other. Now, where were you? You were allowing them to be raised and go to school without teaching them love and basic common sense and common courtesy for mankind. Because when you were supposed to be learning that there, mama was busy doing her thing and she didn't have time to put you on. And because since mama didn't put you on, now you couldn't put the kids on. You can't teach your kids nothing. You don't even have no morals about your damn self. You can't even keep your damn house clean. And you're piss poor and pathetic. And unfortunately, somebody got to tell you about your ass in order for you to wake up, because you really think that the shit is sweet, and it's embarrassing. It's us as a whole. I'm not separating myself from nobody, because I am my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I stood by and I watched it, but what the hell can I do? The only thing that I could do was make the videos, whether you watched them or not. I tried to tell you, you can't be on that whole shit. Having multiple, when you jumping off the porch dealing with these guys, you have to enter the mindset that when I get with this man, this is gonna be my forever man. Well, when you get into a relationship, if you get with a guy and you think that this is gonna be my forever man, you will stop bouncing from dude to dude. Because when somebody is your forever man, you're not looking for reasons to run away from the relationship. You're not looking for reasons to say I don't want to do it. You're not looking for reasons to get away from him because you scared. Nah, if that's your forever man, you go hard for your forever man forever. You give him all the babies you can, you make him as happy as you can, you do all the freaky whole shit you want to do with him, because he is your forever man. But see, somebody told y'all that y'all are supposed to be like him, little feisty boy with the colorful shoes on and the colorful matching socks and the colorful little book bag with the colorful little jogging suit and the hat and shit, and the ones that's running out here with the pulling the guns out their pockets and killing old ladies and babies and stuff. Those the ones that y'all want to run around and be running after and cleave on in them and just, get out of here. You piss poor and pathetic, and you steady spending, tricking, giving these nations all your money, $300 for a damn wig. And that's why most of you don't want no man in the house, because a man gonna tell you you're not spending all that damn money giving away $300 for a damn wig, $75 on some damn eyelashes, $100 and something for some fucking nails, and your baby can't even read a Dr. Seuss Cat in a Hat book. You don't even own a set of encyclopedias in your goddamn house. You don't even have a desktop computer, a laptop, nothing for the kids, but you got all these wigs and stupid ass shit. That's why I say you embarrassing, and you deserve that shit that these brothers telling you. Bitch, wake up or die alone and buy a dog. And don't be coming on my comment section hating on me, because I'm telling you the truth. It's impossible for you to get what you want if you refuse to change your ways. It's impossible to fit a size 9 on a size 12 foot. It's impossible. It's impossible. So the variety of bullshit that y'all cooking up, you not gonna get no man putting out that kind of energy, because a man wants a woman, and you are acting like ladies and little girls, fussing and complaining about shit that should be automatic, when you acting like it's like girlfriend, wifey, you need to upgrade to wifey. Why would I upgrade to wifey with a bitch that complain about the basics? Get out of here. You're not wifey material if you can't do the basics and you complain because you need help. You not real good at cooking. But he got love for you. But he like, nah, I really want something better. But I really don't want to let her go because she got good qualities. And they try to work with you. But you get mad when he say, oh, I want another wife. I don't know what you're mad for. Step your damn game up. Do what he asks you to do. And we'll be right back after these messages. Shaking my head. Hey everybody, and welcome back. And yes, I have lost my mind. This is Miss Nicole, live and direct as always. You're listening to the Age Woman Podcast, the Titus 2 and 3 Age Woman Podcast, and I am that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today. And we're talking about you fishing for a man. If you fishing for a man and you tired of being lonely, here's some things that you need to do and understand. Number one, you got to stop chasing the American dream. The American dream is not designed for you. A woman that really desires to be married knows that career has nothing to do with family. You can play your role and support the family and do whatever is needed of you as your husband requests you to do. But your number 1 and 2 priority should be your home and your children, your family. Your home and your family, period. You have got to you got to change your priorities, because if you're not at the crib nurturing and taking care and feeding the family and doing what needs to be done, who the hell else supposed to do that job? What, the nanny, your grandmama, somebody? Get out of here. And he can't do it. He might do it to a certain extent, but whatever. Most of them don't want to. But I don't even know what kind of women y'all. Listen, I have a bachelor's degree. Okay, 6.5 years of college education. I have a bachelor's degree in healthcare management. I'm a certified medical assistant. I'm an herbalist. I'm a life coach. I do many different things. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a consultant. I do multiple things. I sing, period. Multiple things, and an awesome podcaster and truth teller and a woman of wisdom. All them good old things. I can just, I do a lot. Shit. But what I'm telling you is that you have got to start putting in your work and changing your ways. Like, there ain't no way that a man wants a woman to be quiet. He wants a woman to listen to him. He wants a woman to be a willing participant in the life that he's trying to create for them. He doesn't want somebody saying, guess what I did, or guess what happened, or bringing him problems and issues. He don't want somebody who feel like she need another life outside of the house, because he don't have no life outside of the house. And if he chasing another life outside the house, shame on him too. There's nothing wrong with having interests, but your interest shouldn't override what you got going on with your family. Never should override that. If you have friends over to the house and your kids there, your friends should always take a back burner to your kids, because nothing is more important than your conversation with them and making sure that they understand that they special and wonderful. If you're not there to tell them that they special and wonderful and you love them and let them know what this world is about, who the hell else supposed to do it? The news, the school? It's embarrassing that our kids are confused about who they are, and we as the women are supposed to nurture them. Mother Earth, we're the virtuous women and all this other crap you love calling yourself, and we just as wretched as Jezebel. Just as wicked as Jezebel. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, Jezebel got ate. She got ate up, and I think the only thing was left for her was like a hand and a foot, because she was so damn wicked, and rightfully so. Jezebels don't do real good in society. I told you the whole stuff is forever. That's y'all trying to reinvent the wheel, but you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a hoe into a girlfriend. You can't turn a hoe into a friend. And that's why y'all getting a lot of these issues that y'all getting back in this negative feedback, because the men are just tired. The men are tired of the bullshit, and rightfully so. And you women want them to accept you the way that you are, and they're not, because the way that you are is unacceptable. No man is going to deal with a woman You're supposed to be functioning on a woman level right now, being able to communicate, being able to be in your sexy, being able to be confident and not insecure all the time, being able to make decisions and pull boss moves and make decisions and compromise. You can't do none of that. Y'all fall short every time. You get these guys, you can put on that costume. I got my wig on fleek. I got my eyelashes on fleek. You get them on the hook. You can't even get them off the hook because you don't even know about the hook that you got to take out his mouth, how to do it without fucking up the whole thing. I don't watch y'all do it so many times, and it's funny. You fuck up because you know why? You have a false sense of, first of all, you don't even know what a man is. You don't even know how to deal with a man. You don't know what a man smell like. You don't know how a man act. You don't know how a man think. You don't know none of that stuff. You don't even know how you supposed to act, think, or behave. But all you know is, I'm not doing that. I'm not loving him. I'm not putting myself out there. I'm not going to be feminine. I'm not going to be loving, loyal, feminine, friendly, fit, cooperative. I'm not doing any of that. If he don't like me for the way that I am, well, fuck him. Well, guess what? That attitude is exactly why we have arrived in 2022 and the men are standing up saying, we tired of this bullshit. Some of them just say, fuck it, I'll just buy me a dog and be by myself, because I've had it with disrespectful women, you know, and I love it, because I think that our men deserve better. Our kids deserve better. And because we are out of order, our kids suffer, our families are broke up, our men are out here dying in these streets because they really don't have nothing to live for. They don't have nothing to really make themselves ground themselves and say, I gotta go out here and make something happen to feed my babies and my woman because they love me so much and they're dependent on me. Now all we do is bring them stress and until they just ain't here no more. Either they in jail or they 6 feet under or they with somebody else. And that's our life, because we still hooking up our fishing rods with the wrong bait. Until next time, I say shalom.